Hi, I'm back. This is God Lily, and we're listening to some of Merv Kim music. It's a soundtrack. And before we get started today, I was letting you know I get medicated with medical marijuana, and I want to give people a few tips of it. And I normally smoke out of a pipe. I'm Coptic, and so I was taught that the cannabis was what God gave us instead of pills. I mean, I'm not going to tell you you can't take pills, but I want you to know that this is what God actually gave us. What's the herb? And we shouldn't be ashamed of it because man told us it was wrong. And I'm going to give you some tips. There are two main strands of cannabis, the sativa and versus the indica. And what you should know is that there are major types of cannabis, indica and sativa, and knowing the difference will allow you to treat your symptoms right. Because many of us have different symptoms of things. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. And we want to treat our symptoms correctly. For people that have chronic pain and severe pain and don't have to go to work or do major things, then you should do the indica. And the indica plant are generally shorter and have smaller, dense buds when they're flowered. The result is a very compact but very potent bud. So indicas, you can always tell they're smaller buds than the sativas. Indica typically contains more CBD, cannabidiol, than sativas. This affects the body more than the mind. So indicas have what is referred to as a body high. In other words, it takes away your pain more than the sativa works with your mind more. Indicas have more of a sedating effect, making them useful for pain relief and at nighttime medication. There's one they call Grape God that will put you straight to sleep. And I happen to like things they call God anyway. But it puts you to sleep. It really lets you relax. You don't have to take a sleeping pill. You can smoke it, and about 15 minutes later you want to go to sleep, and you just fall over and go to sleep if you want. Indicas have more of a sedating effect, making them more useful for pain relief and as a nighttime medicine. The CBD is known to reduce inflammation, prevent convulsions, reduce anxiety, and even inhibit cancer cells growth. It is also as an antioxidant, which protects the nervous system from degeneration. The use for pain is pain relief for migraines, inflammation, sinus pressure, glaucoma, stress and anxiety, and nausea. That's what indicas is for, and that's what I usually smoke the most of. Or they have the hash pills that you can digest if you're going somewhere and you're not able to have a smoke, then you can take the pill. We have the sativa. The sativa plants are tall and grow slower. The buds are long and large and typical smell more sour, citrusy, or tangy. That's how you can tell a sativa. Sativa results is a mental high. The effect is more emotional, cerebral, and energetic. Sativas contain an abundance of THC. CBD has a lesser presence than in indicas. This results in feeling of euphoria, alternate time perception, and pain relief. Patients who have anxiety or dislike the anxiety associated with the use of cannabis should avoid sativas as they may increase your feeling. Thus, sativas are well suited for a daytime medicine. In other words, you can work with sativas, you can think with sativa. When I do a sativa, I get up and clean up my house. When I do indica, when I use indica, I like to sit around and relax. So the sativa, the use for that is for nausea, appetite stimulant, migraines, mood evaluation. In other words, it elevates your mood elevations. Pain relief, focus, and imagination. It helps you to think and imagine better and increase your energy. So this is the thing about sativa versus indica. Why would you smoke one versus the other? And there are different strands that come that these are the two major strands of cannabis. And this, since I said we're Coptic, and Coptic believe in the cannabis because that's what God gave us, and that's why I indulge in it. Not for recreation, whatever they call that. I meditate. I use it as a medicine to keep me from getting sick. Because if you're smoking it, you won't have anxiety. You won't have all that high blood pressure because you learn how to relax and enjoy it. So it's a lot of things that that the cannabis has for us that we weren't able to have. So I'll be right back. God bless you. Thank God for the cannabis. We'll be right back.